And now we're going to talk a little bit about lead generating. So your image, by the way, is kind of a big deal when it comes to getting new leads. Can y'all hear me okay? Am I too loud? So when you first start your Mary Kay business, your director most likely is going to ask you to make a wedding list, a pretend wedding list. So for you seasoned consultants who've already made a wedding list, have you made an updated list? Have you gone through your Facebook friends list or other social media lists to see who you've contacted lately and who you haven't? Who maybe it's been a while since you've reached out to them? You might be surprised by what you find. I did it several months ago and was completely shocked at the new people I've added and the people I hadn't reached out to. So when you become a director, you get added into all these groups, and so when I was researching new leads, I went to our directors group for ideas, and here's one that I really loved, and I did this myself recently. Reach out to some of your established customers, and you can do this anytime. It's really good for when you when the lookbooks have gone out from the PCP mailing. Reach out to them and ask them if they would like to earn up to a 50% discount off their next order. Tell them you're looking for new customers, and if they send you at least 5 new people that will schedule a pampering session, they get up to 50% off their next order. I tried this last week, and I offered them 10% off for each person up to 50% off. Now the deal is, there are people that they send you, they have to schedule and follow through for their friend to receive their discount. They don't have to buy from you, but they have to come to a pampering session. So I even offered my customers a script, and it was simple, standard. Hey Lisa, I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to help out one of my girlfriends build her customer base. My friend Carolyn is a sales director with Mary Kay. She's working to earn her second career card within the next few months. As part of her qualification, she needs to give away 75 free pampering sessions and makeovers this month and 75 next month. Now that 75 number may not be your number. It was my number. You put in the number that works for you. These are so much fun. If you tell her I sent you, you'll also receive a $15 gift certificate if you decide to purchase anything. Now you don't have to do a gift certificate. I would highly recommend it. You certainly don't have to do $15. You can do $10. You can do $5. Whatever works for you. So the script goes on to say, if you're interested in helping her out and looking and feeling like a supermodel, learning some great makeup tips and having a blast, email her at, you put your email address, or call or text her at, it's that simple. I did it last week with 5 of my best customers and was really pleased with my results. Now, 2 of them I've not heard back from. 2 customers sent 3 people, and 1 customer had 5 people message me. So I have 8 people scheduled for the week after seminar. Yeah, girl, I'm running that next car. Another great idea for leads came from, I first heard about it from one of Joe's consultants who did some training on it. The lovely and brilliant Amy Rogers taught on honoring working women. And so I went back to our directors group and looked some more, and I love the idea, and some of the other directors who did it as well had great success. I have not tried it yet, but it is on my schedule to do it the first week of August. My plan is to hit up my town and to travel to some towns within a 2-hour radius, and the plan is to do it twice a week throughout the month of August. So one of the directors said that what she does, and I really like this, was that she goes to the area that she wants to be in. She pulls out her Maps app on her phone, and she types in medical or dental offices, really any business that she's interested, she puts it into her Maps app. And she will stop at any other business she sees along the way, like tanning salons or hair salons, furniture stores, clothing stores, whatever strikes her fancy. And she uses a simple script. Hey, I'm out honoring working women today, and we're giving away 6 ultimate pampering packages that include lip, hand, and facial treatments, along with a gift certificate. Has anyone been in to get you entered into the drawing yet? No? Well, I'm glad that I'm here. You rip off the ticket and you hand it to them, and then you go on to say, just go ahead and put your name and your cell phone number on there, and if you're one of the winners, we'll give you a call or shoot you a text. Now she goes on to say, if not, well, sorry for you. I wouldn't say that. That's just if they ask again what it is or who you're with, what I will tell them is, I'm a sales director and trainer with Mary Kay, and we're giving away 6 ultimate pampering packages, and then you just kind of repeat the package. What's the worst thing that can happen if you try that?
They say no.
They say no. They can't eat you. If they do say no, just smile and tell them thanks and have a wonderful day. This particular director went on to say that after they finished up with their honoring working women, they went to lunch, and they were so bold that they hit up people in Panera Bread. They went right up to people and said that they were honoring women. They took off the working women and they were honoring women. And she said they got another 10 leads from there. One led to a $150 party with leads, then a double facial book where one joined her unit and came in as a star, and then recruited the hostess of the double facial. It is all in the numbers, y'all. She used the 21-day booking script, and essentially she said, she has it written out in text if she doesn't get a hold of the person on the phone. Happy Friday and congratulations, Teresa. This is Carolyn with Mary Kay. I just called and left you a quick voicemail. I was calling to let you know you were one of our winners of an my tongue got wrapped around my eye teeth and I couldn't see what I was saying. Sorry. Okay, I was calling to let you know you were one of our winners of an ultimate pampering package from Honoring Working Women yesterday. Please get back with me ASAP for details. If I don't hear back from you, I'll follow up in a few days. Y'all, the key is follow up. Don't promise that you're going to follow up and not follow up. So the next text, she edits the beginning accordingly. Awesome, have you ever tried Mary Kay before? And if she's not tried it or it's been a while, just, oh, well, you're in for a treat. So what you want is an ultimate pampering experience, which includes a satin hands treatment, a 3-step process, leaving your hands feeling like satin, a satin lips treatment, giving you visibly soft lips, and a facial makeover for you, plus up to 5 girlfriends if you'd like to share in the fun. Plus, you want a gift certificate, so hopefully you'll fall in love with something and can just use that to get it. How's that sound? And then you just follow up with great. So I'm equipped to come right to you in the convenience of your own home. Now, I like them to come to me, so put that in your script accordingly. If you're going to them, tell them you're going to them. If you want them to come to you, get that in your script. Then tell them your next openings are whatever they are. You give them the dates. Ask them which would work better. If it doesn't work for her, offer her 2 more dates, your next available dates. Do that for a 3rd time if you have to, and then just stop and schedule a time to follow up with her to get a date. Book it in the next 2 weeks. That always works best. You go too far out, people are going to forget, including me, to do a good coaching call and follow-up. So she goes on to ask for her address. She tells her she'll put a cute picture and a collage and send it to her with all the details, and she can use that to send out to whoever she wants to join in the fun. And we'll get these scripts out to y'all in an email. Did we say we were going to do emails for scripts?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I'm also a firm believer in doing business with people who do business with me. Have you been to places regularly that you do business with? Have you been to your local bank? Now, I don't know about Pensacola. Where we live, we have tiny little banks. Everybody knows everybody. So is there a local boutique that you shop in? Is there a furniture store you go to on a regular basis? A florist that you use regularly? Go see her. If you're spending your money with her, go see her. What about an insurance agency? With my air conditioning business, y'all, the insurances. I have to carry multiple insurances, and they're from several different insurance companies, and I spend tens of thousands of dollars a year on insurance. They're not in my town, and it never occurred to me to go. I talk to them on the phone all the time. Even have the secretary at one place has talked to me about my mother and has offered prayers to my mother, and I thought, why have I not gone by to see her? Why have I not gone by to see her? All right, well, I'm fixing that. It's in my 2-hour radius, so I'm going to be paying each one of them a visit when I do this in August. And another thing that I've recently done that worked really well was going into one of our local banks, very small, it's actually a single lot trailer. It has 3 to 4 women working and 1 man. So I recently opened up a few bank accounts there, and I took out a loan. These people are getting my business, so why am I not getting theirs? Well, I am now. I went in there expecting to get their business. I just went in to make a deposit. And I had a cute little basket, all decked out. Didn't cost a lot of money, just one that I got on sale. I got to the counter, I had my basket, and I said, just loudly enough for everyone to hear me, you don't look like you could use some presents, so I brought you some goodies, enjoy. And in the basket, I put lots of tissue paper in the bottom, had lots of samples, I had hand creams, I had fragrance samples, I had men's cologne in there, some color samples, lip glosses, whatever I had on hand that was current. And I had, most of the goodies were in individual cello bags with my business card attached. And I also had some other little goodies just sprinkled around in the basket. Also had a few lookbooks in there. They jumped on those gifts like there was no tomorrow. When I went back a few days later to make another deposit, I had 3 orders and 3 new customers. I'm going to do something similar to that with our local veterinary clinic. I spend a small fortune there too. There's a lot of women there. They're on my schedule to make an office of the week. And when you do an office of the week, if you offer to give them a shout out on Facebook, that helps a lot. So, warm chattering. How do y'all feel about that? It's never been my jam. But one thing that helps me is that I make it a practice to compliment women when I'm about. I challenge myself to find at least 5 women a day and give them genuine compliments. And you don't have to try to sell them on Mary Kay. You don't have to try to sell them anything. You don't even have to tell them you sell Mary Kay. I just want you to practice complimenting women. Get comfortable enough to compliment women, and you will get comfortable enough to strike up conversations. Now, like I said, it is just not in my comfort zone to warm chatter people. But I've gotten several leads and customers just by complimenting a total stranger. When you're doing this, I want you to make sure that you are decked out in Mary Kay from head to toe. Make sure you've used our skincare. Make sure you are wearing Mary Kay makeup. Nothing annoys me more than to see a Mary Kay consultant wear a CoverGirl. Why would you do that? You are a walking, talking billboard for your own business. So make sure you're wearing it. If you're wearing perfume, make sure it is Mary Kay perfume. I have gotten several orders just because I smell good. That goes back to the Mary Kay image. So if they compliment you back, that's kind of your opening. But I don't want you to be insulted if you don't get a compliment back, because most people probably aren't comfortable with it. Some will, most won't. If they do, be prepared to tell them about whatever it is that they are complimenting you on. So I'm going to practice a compliment, okay? So you are sitting at, you're sitting at the IHOP, and you're having dinner with your friends, and there's somebody across the room, and you think, oh, she is so pretty. Wow. On your way out, just walk up to her and say, your necklace is beautiful. I love that. It brings out, it complements your complexion so well. I just haven't been able to stop looking at you, and I just wanted to stop and tell you, your necklace is beautiful. That's all you have to do. Be sincere. Let's practice another one. This lady walked in this morning, and Katie and I were sitting in the back, and our eyes were on her, and we were like, oh, who's she? She's so pretty. And she came over, and I mean, her dress, look at her dress. So I'm sitting at wherever, sitting at the back table. Your dress is so pretty. I absolutely love that. You are decked out and looking fierce. That is all you have to do. Just make somebody feel good. But I want you to be sincere. Okay, let's talk about lead boxes, jars, or bags. Don't be afraid to go in and ask. The general consensus that I have found is that you need at least 15 out at any given time. You can go in and check them every Friday. Some people check them every other Friday. I recently watched a video from a top sales director who did lead vases. And the vases were about 7 inches tall. She wrapped some tulle around it, attached a cute laminated sign that simply said, enter to win a free microderm facial. Fill out a form or drop your business card in. And she also put something on the back, and I forgot to write it down, but it basically said, please don't throw me away. If you need me to pick it up, call me at da-da-da. That's basically what it said. Another top director said that she'd been using them for 27 years, and she has 27 out at any given time. And she said she checks half of them every Friday and the other half on the other Fridays. She doesn't complicate it. She doesn't spend a ton of money on it. She uses bags from the dollar store. It's a pink paper bag from the Dollar Tree, and her label is super simple. It says, register here for a complimentary pampering session. Fill out the form, drop in your business card, must be 18 to enter. She swears by this, and she says the bags work better than the boxes. Here's a couple things that she said. She has been on the National Court of Sales for 26 times out of her 27-year career. She's earned 16 free cars, 5 pink Cadillacs. She's been in the top 20 Court of Sharing 2 times. She says that the Mary Kay boxes on MK Connections are too commercialized. She also says avoid nail salons and hair salons. They don't work as well for her. But what she has found that works well are little pizza shops, mom and pop type restaurants, car dealership waiting rooms, doctor's office waiting rooms, wedding venue waiting rooms, your car mechanic. Doesn't have to be complicated. Mary Kay Ash said, keep it simple, sweetie. And there are hundreds of ideas on Pinterest for lead boxes. Just make sure that when you do a lead box, you're following the Mary Kay guidelines, and you can find that on In Touch. And if you're not sure, reach out to your director. Okay, I'm done.